release that he can't get to.
Yo, what is going on, guys? We're playing some more MLB The Show 17 franchise mode with our Cincinnati Reds. I took a break from it last week. I don't know what it is with franchise modes and me. I get a little bit off topic with them a lot. They're just not, I don't know. I try to get into them, then I try not to get into them. Hey, unfortunately, ever since the last episode, the Reds haven't won a game on the road. Not on franchise, not in real life we're talking here. Yeah, we're about 2 games into the Padres when I recorded this video. Bronson Rowe may or may not have had a not good game. I am mistaken. I think they said something about him allowing more extra base hits by a Red starting pitcher in the last 50 seasons or something. So that ain't bad, right? We got some work to do. It's all right. Bronson's like 40 years old. He's just out there to log us some innings and hopefully every here and there give us a good outing. That's kind of what we got him for, but we'll see how it goes. We're going to turn off critical situations for this episode. We got some work to do. Came on a 3-game winning streak, swept them Chicago Cubs. They was probably a playoff contender too. The Reds minor league finished below 500. That is not good. The Double-A, they did not though. They finished 43-30. Had a very good season. Unfortunately, this wasn't good enough to make the postseason. Dang. 10 games above 500, 40-30, and we didn't quite make it. I said 43, didn't I? The minor league playoffs are about to begin. No, we do not want to see that. Oh, losing streak. 7 games in a row. We lost that entire week. Dang, look how quick this is. This is freaking neat. The Reds finished the season 63-89. That is not good. Here we are though, end of the season. It looks like Carlos Martinez finished with an 85 overall, so that was nice. That was nice to see. DeSclafani over there at the 78, so he progressed a little bit. I don't know what Homer Bailey did. 5.77 ERA. That's what $100 million will get you right there. 1.25 whip out of DeSclafani though. I don't like that, but the 3.24 ERA is very, very solid. Good to see him having a good season there. 1.47 whip out of Martinez. Man, for the ace of the team, you got to get guys out. 1.4. A runner and a half every inning is not good. We don't even have a third player. 1.5 whip out of Finnegan. Man, our team needs to work on those whips. Rookie Davis of Royals in the bullpen with a 5 ERA, 4.36 out of Rookie Davis. Michael Lorenzen down there. I really want to call some of these guys up. I know the Reds don't want to do it in real life, or not call them up, but I want to put them in the starting lineup. I know the Reds won't do it in real life, but I sure would like to do it. Steven Johnson we brought up there. I think we gave him a chance. Did not do too hot. 4.5. It looks like Wandy Peralta wasn't having any of it either with that 8.58 ERA. He's down to a 48 overall. Guess we got to watch how we're playing some of these guys. Raisel Iglesias, so he's on fire. Good to see it. 0.92 whip, 2.04 ERA. I like to see that. 87 overall. We got to work on our first baseman this offseason. That's going to be huge. Second baseman's Skeeter Jeanette's doing all right still. 83 overall now, 26 years old. It's nice to see him do that, actually, because we got him really cheap, too. I do not think he's expensive. 2.6 million. He's arbitration eligible next year, but he's a free agent after that. I mean, that's unfortunate. I didn't know. We only had him under contract for a year, but I guess he is, well, he's 26. He's been in the league for a while. Good Ohio boy. Jed Jerko, dude. I don't even know why you're on a team again. We got to cut strings after this season. You're under contract for $9.3 million for the next 3 years. I got to see what that's going to cost us to cut you because we can't. He's an 80 overall, I guess. We could give him a second chance, but to go from a 240 to a 203 the next year, that's going to need some work, Jed. Soares over there, he's an all-star. I like it, 75 overall. How's Senzel doing? How about that Reds draft this past week, though? What do you guys think? I liked us taking a pitcher in the first round. I was hoping kind of we did. I've always been more of a pitching guy. I think the Reds do a lot better job developing pitchers than they do hitters, so I'm glad to see they took a pitcher. Adam Duvall, 260, 273 out of Billy Hamilton. That's nice to see out of Billy. 47 stolen bases, 43 RBIs. And Scott Schebler, 213. He's going to need some work as well. Down to a 67, or he's already been a 67. MLB career. He's only been in the league 3 years, though, so that's a bonus there. Definitely got some work to do. We only finished 35 games out of first place, though, so it isn't terrible. Could have been a little bit better. Cubs, Nationals, Mets, Red Sox, Astros, Angels, Astros, again. Indians made the playoffs. The Tigers missed the playoffs. The Red Sox, Blue Jays. Oh, man. The Red Sox and the Blue Jays. How about them Blue Jays? 93-70. Had a pretty solid season. Dodgers went out there and won the wild card with 97 wins. It took a lot. 101 wins out of the Giants. That'll do it. 98 wins out of the Cubs. Wasn't quite enough for them to get that first seed. How did the league look? 324 average out of Justin Turner. He's been having himself a season, too. Daniel Murphy up there in 300s as expected. There's our boy Joey Votto. Over there on the Cardinals, though, unfortunately, batting 307. That's not batting for us. I think we got the short end of the stick on that one, the way Carlos Martinez has been pitching. Ryan Braun, 305. I don't see any Reds on here. There's John Jay over there in Chicago. I didn't even know he's over in Chicago. They trade for him, or is he actually on Chicago? That's a really, I think he is on Chicago. I don't know what I'm thinking. My baseball knowledge is just not here this year. Trey Turner, Corey Seager, National League and American League. I want every league. American League, Miggy, Tyler Naquin. That's nice to see. Mookie Betts. Mookie, I need you to start hitting a little bit better. I think he's starting to turn it around a little bit. 200 hits out of Xander Bogaerts. And that's about it. Doubles, I ain't worried about that. Home runs. Who led the league in homers? Edwin Encarnacion had 53 dingers. Dang. Chris Bryant had 48. Justin Turner had 47. Chris Bryant, 129 RBIs. No wonder Arenado's always up there in RBIs. Mike Trout had 123. Rajah Davis went out there and nailed 57 bags. 49 out of Nunez. Joey Votto, 105 walks. I expect that out of my boy Joey. Go ahead here, and we'll sim up October. We're not in the playoffs, so we'll see who wins it. We'll sim the postseason up completely, and it looks like the Giants have defeated the Indians in a 2017 World Series. Aren't they an even year team, or are they the odd year? I can't remember now. If the Giants insist on winning every other year, is that 2014, 2012, or 2011, 2013? I think they were supposed to win it last year, and they didn't. Poor Giants fans. Can win a World Series for the 4th time in 8 years. Look at my boy Johnny Cueto going out there, though. Closing the door. I like it. Oh, here are some awards, though. It looks like Suarez won the Gold Glove. That's nice to see. That's going to help us overall a little bit as well, I think. World Series MVP. Oh, man. Ben Zobrist won it last year. I forgot all about that. Connor Gillespie won it this year for the Giants, though. DHing. Most valuable player went to Edwin Encarnacion in the American League, went to Chris Bryant in the National League. 2 years in a row, the guy's got the most valuable player award. Cy Young went to Clayton Kershaw. Not really a big surprise there. Chris Sale also not much of a surprise there. Batting title to Justin Turner. Miggy got it over there in the AL, batting .330. Reliever of the year went to Joe Smith. That is a little bit of a surprise. Mark Melanson, obviously a very solid pitcher as well. Rookie of the year went to Tyler Glass now, it looks like, over there. Oh, and it was a pitcher, too. I like to see that, getting the pitchers out there. American League was Yulesky Gurriel. All right, we're going to go ahead and advance to the offseason. Are you sure you'd like to advance to the 2017 offseason? I would. Your farm director, Jay Cruz, has decided to retire. Well, that's not very fun. You will need to replace him before the end of the offseason. Sounds good. The offseason is about to begin. You will have 5 days to negotiate contracts with any players who do not have contracts for the 2018 season. After this time, those players will be eligible for free agency and will be free to negotiate contracts. Few retired players. Who retired this year? Bronson or Royal. I expected. He's getting a little bit old. Ichiro retired. Poor free agent market. I love it. Jason Grilli retired. Anybody else? Ability. Koji Yahara's getting old. Bartolo. All right. Dickey. Carlos Beltran. Nice knowing you, bud. He was over there in Houston. Tim Tebow. Free agent market. Poor guy's retiring after a year. Ah, Timmy. I think they did that just to troll. Tim Tebow. It's awesome. I love it. It's the 2nd time he's retired now. Poor guy. Kelly Johnson's gone. Dan Kelly. Not a lot of big names besides that, it doesn't look like. Joe Nathan. Jake Peavy. Juan Perez. AJ Brzezinski. Nice knowing you. But Alexi Ramirez retiring. Seems like I didn't know he was that old. Jimmy Rollins. I expect that I could see Alexi Ramirez playing some more years. I know he's older, but I mean, I didn't really think it'd be done already. Juan Uribe. Ryan Vogel's on. Carlos Villanueva. That's about it. The inductees to the Hall of Fame, Ichiro, Carlos Beltran, and Jimmy Rollins, though. They definitely were all very good players. Definitely deserved those 3,000 some hits, plus whatever he did over there in Japan for Ichiro. 2,400 hits out of Jimmy Rollins, a very solid shortstop for a very long time. And then Carlos Beltran, can't take anything away from the way that guy's played in his career either. So we have already went through and offered all of these contracts, and we decided to ignore a couple guys. We're not going to re-sign Carlos Gonzalez because that's not the good Carlos Gonzalez. We're not going to re-sign Peralta. Guys just want too much money, and they're not a very high overall, so it is not worth paying those guys millions. Rob Wooten, I think he's in the same boat. Nick Christiani, same reason there. That's pretty much the only reason we didn't re-sign some of these guys. Arbitration eligible for Lloyd Coleman. I don't think we re-signed him either. He wanted a lot of money for it. 31 years old, 30 deep potential over there, 60 overall. Same can be said about Zach Walters. I think that's why we didn't add him. Tried to keep the guys that were older off of the list if they was a low overall and they wanted a lot of money, because we're trying to rebuild here, and it's not going to help us rebuild signing guys to multi-million-dollar contracts that are older than dirt, quite frankly, that aren't going to progress anymore. So we didn't do that. So we got that taken care of. We're going to go ahead here and sim through the first day and see what happens. Has accepted your offer. Nice to see. Nice to see. Has accepted your offer. We'll go through all these real quick. If anybody gets rejected, I'll show them to you guys. Otherwise, you probably don't want to see every single one of these. All right, so we got all of our contracts accepted. Nobody declined them, thankfully. We tried to keep everybody that was interested. We tried to give them what they wanted. Tried to lower the salary a little bit on them so we wasn't overpaying, of course. We did need to get a new farm director, so let's see what we can find. Those are not cheap. He's currently Louis Dominguez is currently his best offer is the position of manager for the Cubs. We want to get somebody with good potential, though, obviously. We don't want one of these low potential guys. Player, contact, I like that. There are a lot of options out here. This is like going down to cereal aisle at Walmart. Scott Gibbs, plate discipline, bunting, durability, control. I like it. I do like the control. I do like the plate discipline. I think that look, I think that is what we are gonna go with. Let's see what he wants. $3 million a year for 3 years. I'll take that. I'll even offer you a little bit more. Where's the interest meter? There you go. All right, we're gonna sim up. We're gonna sim up through this day. It looks like Anthony Desclafani has accepted your offer. Great. All right, we're gonna sim through this date as well. Today is the last day to offer qualifying offers to your qualified free agents. A qualifying offer must be tendered in order to receive draft compensation if the player signs with another club. Would you like to stop simulating? Yes, I would love to. If they reject it, they don't tell you, you get to re-offer it or what? That'd be nice to know if they rejected it the first time so I don't have to redo this. Alright, so we took care of that. Sim through this date here and see what happens. I'm a little bit nervous. Adam Duvall accepted my offer. You're dang right. Suarez liked it. Winker liked it. I don't know what happened. Oh, Romero's no longer interested in a Reds offer. Yeah? Well, that's unfortunate. We got a lot of guys that don't like our offers. A bunch of younger guys too. I didn't really offer them a lot. Most importantly though, it is time for free agency.
Alright boys, so I was gonna do free agency in this episode, but I feel like we're getting a little too far in it, and I don't know, I guess I'm still not accustomed to doing 25-minute long franchise mode videos. I just don't think my franchises are that entertaining to you guys. You guys are watching them. I don't know how long you normally watch them. I know. So we'll see how that goes. You guys have to give me feedback on that. But as always, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll get the free agency in the next one. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.